Hello and welcome back. We have got one of my favorite kind of workouts today. So we're going Pilates inspired. We're going from the floor. You don't even need to get up, which is the absolute beauty of these ones. I've got my cup of tea. I've just had a hot cross bun. So I am ready and raring to go. So we're going to start here with a little bit of a warm up. I am wearing my ankle weights from the Amp Essential Pilates Set, which I absolutely love. We are also going to be using a Pilates ball. Now listen, if you haven't got either of these two things, do not worry, you can absolutely still do this, okay? So you can just go without weights and just grab yourself a pillow and you will be fine because it's gonna be a lovely, lovely workout. Right, we're gonna start here in tabletop. So just making sure that we've got those shoulders stacked over those wrists, hips over those knees, and I just want you to start here with a few of those cat-cows, just taking a moment to settle, just get out of that head, get into that body. You might have been running around like crazy, you might have been sat still at your desk. Either way, we just take a moment. Couple more. And then we're going to bring in that upper body. So I want you to thread through, drop the elbow, and then reach up, open the chest. Good. We're going to go for 5 on each side. Just starting to really settle into that body. So each time you can just increase that range of movement. A couple more on this side. Excellent. And then changing sides when you've done your 5, drop and extend. Can always feel like a little bit of a tick box exercise doing that warm up, but I really suggest like reframing it. It is your way of like getting into your body, switching on your muscles. Good job. And then when you're ready, you're going to step your right foot to your right hand, and we're going to go into that world's greatest stretch, opening up that hips and continuing to open up that upper body. So we're just going to do 4 on each side, dropping the elbow, extending up. And then when you've done 4, switch sides, so step back, step forward, dropping the elbow, reaching up. Lovely. We're going to get you going really soon, but we're just making sure that whole body is activated. So step back into that high plank for me. And then from that high plank, we're going to push back into downward dog. So really pushing your tummy towards your thighs, taking a moment, and then we push up into high plank. Lower yourself to your knees all the way down to the floor, and then up into cobra, keeping those shoulders dropped. Good. Tuck your toes up into downward dog. One more time. Push forward into high plank. Drop to your knees. Down and up. Good. Everyone has different names for everything, but I always call this upward dog. I don't know whether it's wrong or right. Anyway, we're going to push back into those hips, into that child's pose. Good job. And we're going to get you going. Okay, so we are going to start here with donkey kicks. So pop on your ankle weights if you've got them. And we're going to start here back in that tabletop. We're going to make sure that we're in that really nice, strong starting position. And then we're going to bring our knees hip width apart. Nice flat foot. We come up, pause, lower with control. Not bringing that knee all the way down. Good. But so up, little pause, dramatic pause, and lower. Good job. So we're just starting with those glutes, and then we're going to work our way through the body into those obliques, lots of core work, a little bit of upper body. This is a really great workout for when you're short of time, but you want to get a bit of a burn on. So all together, we're going to go for 3. Nice. Don't be tempted to speed them up. 2. Last one. And then from here, straighten that leg out. We're going to go for a tap. Oh, I'm going into the furniture. You are going to tap across the mat And then big reach over into that rainbow. Good. So drawing that rainbow nice and high. Tap over. Excellent. Good job. 6 more of these, but don't concentrate on the number. Concentrate on how that body feels. Steadily moving through, stabilizing through that core. Whew, goodness me, I'm already burning. Here we go. 2. Last one. Excellent. Bring that same leg out. Here we go. We're going to tap down and up. Down and up. Good. Trying to keep your gaze in front of you if you can. Keeping that alignment in the spine. So tap down and up. Good. We're going to go for 2 more and then we hold at the top. Last one, hold at the top. Point that toe. We pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You've got this. 2, 1. Hold for 8, 7. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, we're going to swizzle it around onto the other side. So back into those donkey kicks. So steady yourself, nice strong starting position, core switched on, and we raise, pause, and lower. Good job. Well done. So hopefully that body is starting to warm up. It's starting to say, okay, yes, we actually made it here. Congratulations. I always say, like, if you really can't be bothered, really stick to that 5-minute rule. So put a timer on your phone, 5 minutes, just commit to 5 minutes, because usually after that 5 minutes, your body's like, oh, I know what we're doing here. It warms up and you can keep going, but it's less intimidating. We go for 4 more. Good job. 3. Keeping those hips steady. 2. Last one. And straighten that leg out. We tap across. Big rainbow. I'm going to knock over my cup of tea. I want to say I've got too much crap around. Big tap. Big rainbow. Yes. Are they preschool rainbows? Are they secondary school? I would say mine are about year 5. As always, we do not worry if it's not pretty, it's not perfect. We just get into that body, enjoy moving our bodies. We're going for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it high. We tap down and up, down and up. You're doing great. We go for 6, 5, 4. You got this. Come on. 3. Last 2. Last one. We're going to keep it high. Keep it high. We pulse for 8, 7, 6. You've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. You've got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release in child's pose. Whew. Well done. Well done. Okay, we are not here for long, so we're going to keep going. Okay, so pushing up into that high plank again. We're going to do that little sequence that we did in the warm-up. So I want you to push back into downward dog. And then come forward, drop to the knees, press to the floor, push up. Tuck the toes, good. Into that flow, push back. High plank. Drop down. Come up. Nice, you're going to go in your own time. Enjoy that flow of the body. We're going to run through that sequence twice more if we can. On our next one, push back, downward dog, high plank, Drop to your knees, stay here. Okay, from here, I want you to take your right leg long, keeping your left leg. We're going into that box position again. From here, we're going to go into a tricep push-up. So we're keeping our elbows tucked in, nice alignment in that spine. We just dip at those elbows and then tap down with the leg at the top. Join me when you're ready. We dip and tap. This is going to be an absolute burner on that upper body. Tap. Dip and tap. We're going to go for 4 more on this side. We dip, tap. That's 4. That's 1 of 4. That's 2. Stay with me. 3. You've got this. Last one. Yes. Okay, switching legs, but you might want to give your upper body a little bit of a shake if it's feeling anything like mine. Bring that other leg out. Here we go. We dip and tap. Dip and tap. It's a bit deceiving, isn't it? Because the leg really doesn't make that much of a difference when you swap it over. You're still getting that upper body burn. We're going for 4. Come on, we've got this. We're in for 3. Come on, here we go. 2. Last one. Oh, you are a superstar. Well done. Into child's pose. Release. Shake it all off. Well done. Okay. I want you to now grab your ball, or if you haven't got a ball, grab a cushion. Okay, my son thought it was really fun to play outside with this, thinking it was a football. No, this is not a football. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go for a glute bridge. So putting your ball between your hands, if I can get my words out. Feet hip width apart. So we roll, tuck that pelvis first, roll through the spine, come up into your glute bridge. As you come down, ball comes up overhead. So as we bring it up, ball comes to that crotch. That sounds quite male, but you know what I mean. That's it. So just join me when you're ready. We're pushing through those heels, getting that nice alignment. Hips, knees, and shoulders. Keep that pelvis tucked, and that is how we're going to make sure that we're hitting those glutes. It's that switch on of those glutes with that tilt of the pelvis. So we're working the core, working the glutes. Well done. All right, all together, we're going to go for 5. Rolling through that spine. You should feel every vertebrae hit the mat on the way down. Good. Keep that tuck. 3. I lost count, but I think we're on 3. 2. And last one. Excellent. Place that ball between your knees. We're going to bend on those knees, okay? And from here, legs are at 90 degrees. We're going to tap and lift. Tap and lift. You want to make it a little bit harder. We bring that head off the mat. You know what? That's just not me today. It's just not me today. Maybe it was the hot cross button. I don't know. But either way, it's not happening. Keep it nice and steady. It's just those heels are tapping. Every time, back up 90 degrees. Woohoo! This is a burner. Okay, you've got this. 5. Here we go. 4. Last 3. Come on, come on. And 2. Oh, wow, I'm on the limit. 1. Oh, my goodness. Well done, well done. Well, we have got to fit a lot in the small amount of time, so that's why we're making it quite intense. Okay, ball is coming up. We're going back into that boat position. So a little lean back here. If you've got any lower back problems, just keep your heels on the floor, okay? Mine is playing silly buggers at the moment, so there is a potential that is going to be happening. So I want you to lean back, swoosh, and come up. We're changing sides. So we're getting into those obliques. We swoosh back to center. Join me when you're ready. Swoosh. Think about drawing a figure of 8. Lovely. I mean, my 8 is questionable, but it's definitely there. Take your time. Good job. Breathe through it. Well done. Don't know why my tummy's rumbling now. I hope you can't hear that through the mic. Excellent. If we can you change direction? I'm not sure that I can. I think my very dyslexic brain is going to struggle with this one, but I think I've got it. Leaning back, the harder, the more of the sort of that lever length, you know, that distance between your head and your toes, the harder it's going to be. We're going to go for 4, 3, here we go, 2, last one, woo, excellent, well done. We are nearly there. Okay, so dropping the ball for a moment, keeping the weights on. I want you to come onto your knee, extend that body out nice and wide, and we're going to go long, and we're going to go for that crunch, extend. When you're ready, you're joining. We crunch, extend. So making that body as long and as short as possible. Okay, team, here we go. We've got 8. I won't keep counting because it's going to be annoying, but stay with me. 6. Yeah, we're nearly there. 4. So nearly there. Last 2. Last 1. Woohoo! Wow, those ankle weights really do make a difference. Okay, on to the other side, making that body nice and long. We're so nearly there now. Good job. Come on, this is our final move before we stretch. We're going 8. Why is this side harder? Good job. 6. I think it's because you've already worked those stabilizing muscles. 4. Come on, here together. Last 2. Come on, last 1. You got this. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Oh, well done. Well done. It is time for a very well-deserved stretch. So I want you to come down. Cross your legs. You can take off your ankle weights if you want. I just walked into the kitchen and then my husband was like, have you been tagged by the police or something? They do look a bit like that, don't they? But we like the effect they have, so no complaining. Right, hands onto your knees. Just take a little moment, okay? So I want you to cross your thumbs, cross your hands, put your hands on your chest, and we're just going to tap our chest and close our eyes. Might feel silly, but this is just letting your nervous system settle. Letting your body know that it's done a really good job. So taking those deep breaths. One more deep breath. Okay, and then taking that nice spinal twist and breathing in and out, releasing through that thoracic spine, which I have very little movement in apparently. It's really annoying because I do all the right things. But I think it's down to maneuvering a 60-kilogram disabled child. That'll do it. Okay, deep breath. Inhale, exhale, come over the other side. Good job. Okay, take one hand down, big reach over. Well done. And other side. And we're just going to finish with that lower body stretch. So one leg out, one leg in. So come down as far as you feel comfortable. Bring that toe towards your face and then big reach over. So one of my kids, you probably just heard the door go, just came in here and I just gave him, all I had to do was give him the glance. Like, get out. It worked. It's good. And when you're ready, change sides. You're so nearly there. Big reach over. One more deep breath here. Heels together. Bending at the elbows into that butterfly stretch. Just take a little bounce here. It should feel really good, like a really nice hip release. And then crossing your legs, we're going to take 3 deep breaths. So as we inhale, I want you to think about what you're letting go of at the top. This is what movement is about. This is all about not just that body, but that head. Space to let go. We're going to do it one more time. Up at the top. Yes, girls. Well done. I really hope you enjoyed that, and I shall see you really